reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays.
Hello friends, my name is Schrient, and it's time for more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of it. And we're at war, but it is time to meet all our old class students. Our students are so wonderful, they came back. It's nice. Save my progress, just had a lovely little warm-up battle.
Why, thank you so much.
How's Edelgard so second in the deploy list?
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Blame Claude. Thanks for your help.
We were hoping someone would come to back us up when we started routing the bandits. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else.
Everyone's...
Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg-Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Leaderman. He is leader of the Alliance now.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
She looks better. Her eyes aren't all dark underneath as much. She looks so much happier now. Awesome.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
But even a question? Oh. I'd rather search for Rhea than fight. I'll give it some thought. I can't say yes, I will help. Oh, okay.
All the more reason to join us. Admit it, you're not going to be able to do much on your own. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
I hope so, because I'm not that handy either. I put a little shoe case together where you can put your shoes in the...
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Said if you haven't changed at all.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Hey, you haven't changed at all either. Catherine's here. Aw, and Shamir hasn't changed either. Why haven't they changed at all? It's been 5 years.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
How's the search for Rhea progressing?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
She's like, let me guilt you into fixing it for us. The believers are mourning this destruction.
I agree. Maybe we left it alone for too long. We must do something about this.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
That was cute. That was very cute. It was like, let's get this done. I think I'll save... Oof. I don't know where. Here?
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
Well, they didn't explain what all these little pictures meant. They just had a little... Take up arms. Got a feel to it. I don't want to get poisoned. No. Hate poison in games. That's not too bad in this one. So far. Doesn't do much damage. It's just good in a way. Oh wow. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Okay.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
We appreciate your assistance with the restoration of the monastery.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
Why would you make your base here?
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
Oh gosh. I will find Rhea or I fight the Empire. Is that like a major decision?
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance... The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Oh, it's back to the schedule. In a while. Back to my old little room? You have allies who can take master exams, take lit certifications, review which they can take. Only one master seal? Oh my gosh, that's it. Give me more. I know Hilda can become even better. Ignatz, can you? Nope. He's not level 30 yet. Okay, I can. Technically, but I need more stuff, so. Lucedia can do it. Or not? Yes, she can. Oh, she has enough to do it. Yes, perfect. That's a kind of low chance of passing. Let's wait on that. It's only one master seal. I do like that outfit on her. I mean, I like her normal outfit too. It's so cute. But there's no way to have them be that high. Can you pass? No. Oh, I like her like that though. Looks nice. But she would be going for the Holy Knight. Her writing just needs to get higher. Oh gosh, I gotta work on her writing. That's fine. Can anyone advance? What do you need? For the Wyvern Lord. Ooh, lances. I have not touched her lances. Well, eventually, who can take it? I mean, who can actually pass it and take it? That's the question. We're gonna have to wait on that. Can Raphael actually... Okay, well that's interesting. I have no clue what to do with that. Let's explore the town. Is it a tournament? Really? How in the world are we back here? It's crazy. Who are you? You're not a student. Oh, you must be a townsman. Let's check out these rooms. There might be some new items in here. Oh, they're old rooms. Ignat's room. That's crazy. Can't talk to anybody. Hello. This room was always a mess.
Pardon me.
Oh, they're rebuilding. Aw. Hilda, hello.
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
I know, you too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore.
Okay. Request.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Of course, sweetie. We're in dire need of some more supplies. Can you help? Gather request a resource and deliver them. Turn up and some sort of fish.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Find some flowers and give them to Hill as a gift. We're gathering flowers as quickly as we can, but we still don't have nearly enough. If you think you can help us, the prettier the better. Can I turn that in? Advanced drills. I don't need my axe up. At least you can teach us something, that's cool. Find some flowers. There must be something randomly around here. You're still here, greenhouse keeper. I can harvest my flowers from years ago. That's great. Get all these flowers. Maybe a few herbs. I still have quite a bit of money. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. Gather some bone meal on them flowers. Alright. Anything up here? Flowers used as offering for those who died in war. Flowers are colorful, the leaves are sharp as blades. Okay. There's a fish he wants. Oh, hello.
Do you have time for a request?
Fishing for the big one. Cast the big one, the mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. The fish seems skittish lately. It's said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the big one. I thought it was just a legend, though. Okay, can I go catch a fish? Roam around a bit and try and get some more bait. Pond snail? Yeah, there's some bait around here. You're alive, gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Okay, good job. I appreciate your dedication.
Professor, I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle.
Will you keep an eye on the Alliance leader or you get along?
Naturally, someone needs to make certain he does not lead the Alliance to ruin.
Okay. You can up with my magic, thank you. Works for me. Oh, you have a quest too. So many quests around here. Great.
I need a favor.
I like her outfit. Some soldiers stationed at Folden's Locket abandoned their post. They weren't what you'd call upstanding folks. It'd be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in towns. A soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems they're skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. Okay. How do I do that?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Pirates in the north. A soldier has obtained information about pirates. Head to the Schrient region and take them down. Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Schrient region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? I'll try. I will try my best. Oh yeah, they're fixing the monastery up. That's cool. I like the music here.
Hello there.
Hello. I thought Marion might be by the stables.
See.
Okay. During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
Oh, it's kind of sad. Is there anything this way? Oh, there's something useful though. You're curious to know how Marianne is doing. You want to know what she's up to now. Go for a visit.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection?
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. From now on, look to the future. Together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
I'm happy to see you're happy, Marianne. That's so sweet. Ah, A rank. Wonderful.
Okay. I'm thinking...
In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
But I feel like I've heard that name before. Acheron.
Professor!
Hello. I'm back. My life. Okay. Oh. Well. No. I'm not trying to fast travel anywhere yet. Let's go chat with more people.
Hey, you!
Will let me in? No. Go this way. Really? Choir practice is still going.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
Feels like it's pretty normal now, but okay. Take notes.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Oh, Ignatz. Can you have the sword ship too? Maybe he's not as strong as she is. Okay, where is that? Ooh. This way. Ah, Claude. Yes, talk to Claude.
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
I could ask you the same question.
My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach. Will you talk with me a while?
Sure, Claude.
I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in, start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
Can you make that pipe dream come true? Can you rise to the challenge of that ambition? Yeah, can you rise to the challenge?
Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
That was sweet, Claude. Support rank A. Oh. Okay, I'm really excited for that. I mean, I don't want his dream to turn to conquer the world kind of thing like Edelgard did. I don't know how he's gonna do what he wants to do, but I hope it goes well. Anything else? Marianne's around here somewhere. I talked to her, didn't I? Must be in the church more. Okay. I talked to her in a support.
Well, dear goddess, even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
I hope so too. Teach me. Woohoo! See. Recover.
This experience is critical.
And a new star. Thank you, Marianne. You are very helpful, my dear. I need some motivation, so Yoda, Lawrence, come practice with me.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
So it didn't change anything, which is kind of sad. I'd like if they changed it a bit. Who in the world has problems for me to talk to? One note. My friend's birthday is coming up and I want to make her a gift. What would be better? A hair clip or a necklace? I don't even know who this is. Hoda. Good, she liked it. Friendship points. Okay. Something... Oh, that's my character. Let's check out the renown real quick before I forget. Because renown is important. Wrong side.
Professor!
Yes, I'm the professor. I'm still here.
Need something?
I got points. Only 1,000 though. Fate plus 2. There we go.
This one? You're all set.
Yes.
See you again soon.
Because people need their... Oh, I should have done the Setia. Who's up here? Well, there's some quests down here, so let me go do those real quick. The market. A piece of history. Search for remnant that the merchant will be proud to add to the collection. I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. What do you want?
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. O Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry. Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that? And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fodlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now. I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention. But the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required. When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary to govern.
A compliment? From you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact. One that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden, please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though. Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you, Claude. A world without you would be ever so dull.
Oh my gosh, that was sweet. They were friendly. They helped each other. They were nice. He offered up his leadership position to him. Oh my gosh. Awesome. That was my favorite. Oh, why can't you have an A rank with him?
Ignatz, hello. What are you up to?
You frightened me.
Oh, calm yourself. What is it that you're drawing?
I thought I'd jot down some sketches of everyone while they're training. And then later on, I'll try to practice their moves on my own. But I can't really concentrate on sketching if someone's watching me.
Just sketches, Even so, they're lovely. There's such life in them. It's as if they're moving on the page before my very eyes.
You really think so? You know, I always hoped to be an artist.
With skills like that, I'm quite certain you could easily make a living of it. And your demeanor is different when you draw. Bolder somehow. Ah, yes, there's an idea. Perhaps in the future you will join my retinue as my personal painter. Wait, have we not discussed this arrangement already? I had decided to take you into my service as a knight, had I not?
Becoming a knight was my father's idea. Being an artist is out of the question, I'm afraid.
So you've said. Well then, I suppose you shall simply have to become a knight who also paints.
A knight who also paints?
I have seen your talent and can attest to it. Your gifts are too great to wither away in obscurity. A knight with the rare gift of artistic talent would be most welcome in my employ.
I had never thought of that. Still, I don't understand why you'd want me as one of your knights. As a fighter, I'm unremarkable.
There is more to knighthood than combat. Courtly manners, a dignified bearing, and an aesthetic sensibility are also essential. A knight with an eye for art and the talent to create it is sure to improve the image of the nobility.
Lawrence, I'd never have guessed you were prone to such eccentric ideas. Thank you. I'm feeling a little more confident after hearing your kind words.
Oh, no cause for thanks. It is a noble's duty to provide guidance to those in need.
Oh, that's sweet. I liked it. Raphael! Oh, Hilda. Okay.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
And I got this, too!
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
Of course! I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure, I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister. Still, older brothers can be so dense.
So that was actually from last time. That's cool. So you can still keep going with them. Leone!
Hey, Hilda. You said you wanted to talk? Whoa. What's with all these expensive necklaces? Why do you have them all laid out like that? Pretty, right? I'll let you choose whichever you like. Huh? Why would you do that? Just choose. I want you to have one. I'm not gonna accept a gift like that without a reason. Even with a reason, I'd probably decline. Look how gorgeous they are, though. Wearing beautiful things gives you energy. Maybe for you. Yes, for me. Why would it be any different for you? Because to me, those are just fancy decorations. Take this one, for example. How did you come by it? This was the first necklace I picked out for myself. It doesn't suit my style nowadays, so I don't often wear it. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The sentimental value of each one. These necklaces are nice and all, but I don't have any special feelings or memories about any of them. But this charm, it's packed with things I don't want to forget. Captain Gerald's teachings and a lot of memories, too. Even if to you, it's just a dirty hunk of wood. I do understand. But still, you're not going to be very popular with the boys if you keep wearing that dirty old thing. Like I care about that. You can drop the whole stony-faced act. Come on, I'm offering to help you here. I could even make a charm for you as a gift, if you're really hung up on sentimental value. Make a charm for me? You do that? Sure, why not? I don't want you to be alone your whole life. Besides, this happens to be a talent of mine. It'll be really, really cute, so you'd better wear it. Sure. I can't just accept a gift for nothing, though. I'll make one for you, too, if you'll teach me how. And I'll put plenty of feeling into it, so when we exchange them, it will really mean something. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'll gladly teach you how, but make me something cute, okay? I'll see what I can do.
Well, that was kind of fun. Alright, got my supports done. They were so fun. Lots of necklaces in this one. Well, I'm going to end this episode here, but I thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And next time we'll do some fishing, find some flowers, gather some resources, and then probably fight things. But have an awesome day. Bye.